Hi there. Today we will install an ACDI driver and connect it to ACDI. First of all, we'll need to copy files from the audit driver folder. Files from the server folder are to be copied to the machine where the IDM is installed. Those files need to be copied into OPT novel E directory libdirectional classes if it's Linux or if it's Windows, then to NetIQ Identity Manager NDS library. After those files are copied, the IDM must be restarted. Files from the designer folder must be copied to the machine where the designer is installed. Later, we will add the libraries you see on the screen to the designer project. Also, we'll need a keystore file with the certificate or just the certificate that is used in the audit server. It's located in the ACDI certs. So, the keystore we need is keystore.pfx. The required is stored inside this keystore and should be copied to the machine with IDM as well. Also, during installation, the installator automatically creates a keystore and generates a self-signed certificate. The password to this keystore is default. Change it. Now we see the previously mentioned self-signed certificate with self-signed root. All files are copied, and we will now go to the designer. Open the project by right-clicking on the package catalog and choosing Import Package. Let's click Browse to select all packages. Great. The packages have been imported successfully. Now, let's create a driver with the help of the following sequence of actions. Right-click on the driver set. Then we will select New and Driver. Here we click on Import Driver Configuration. Let's browse to be able to select SkyPro ACDI base. Here we can check packages and make some changes in configuration. Next to the Elasticsearch server, you must define your server. The URL you see right now must contain protocol, domain name, and port. If a reverse proxy isn't used, OpenSearch will be here in the URL as well. Let's set a user which has access to OpenSearch. By default, here we have ACDI. Let's also set a password for this user. Now we will define the path to keystore. And its password. OK, driver is created. Please check the driver configuration, for instance, Startup option. In Subscriber options, you'll see the configurations you entered while creating the driver. Sometimes you need to enter the passwords again, but it's okay. Sometimes this happens. The trace level must be 5. You can also configure or input the trace file name and the trace name here. It's time to deploy the driver. Okay, great. Let's now start the driver. After the driver is started, please check the logs to make sure the license was implemented successfully. Here you can enter either Adjust License or Get License from ES. Great. We see that the license was applied successfully. Also, we can see the server ID and the license validity. This was the first way to implement a license in an ACDI driver. The second way is to copy the license and then create a file with the server ID as a file name. Here you see that the file has the copy-pasted license inside. Let's go to the driver configurations and then to driver parameters. In the field Audit License File, you need to put a path to the file where you created the license earlier. Apply. Then deploy configurations and restart the driver. By the way, reading a license from OpenSearch is a more reliable way to get a current license than copying and pasting it in driver configurations. It will always be up to date with current license validity. After the driver is started, let's do a quick checkup in the NetIQ audit dashboard. Now we see a change of description. The driver was installed and configured successfully. If you need to audit and monitor some custom classes or custom attributes, just add them to the ACDI Driver filter. So this was it, quick and easy installation of a driver.